The Secret, that featured 24 teachers. Out of those 24, 7 revealed the actual formula. Today, we'll see what exactly happened to those 7 teachers and where they are now. Beginning with the OG of The Secret. Rhonda Byrne's journey started in 2004, during one of the toughest times in her life. When she was struggling to find direction in life, her daughter handed her a copy of The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Wattles. The idea that thoughts shape reality took over her mind and pushed her to learn more, and that obsession led to The Secret.
Secret is your first book and you sold 34 million copies. That is crazy.
I know.
The success of The Secret was nothing short of explosive. She became a global icon, making appearances on major platforms like The Oprah Winfrey Show and building an empire of self-help resources. But behind the success, there was a much darker story. Director Drew Harriott and marketer Dan Hollings, instrumental in the film's creation, took Rhonda to court, accusing her of withholding their rightful share of profits. And Rhonda's team responded with countersuits, but the image of abundance started to fade, exposing a legal battle that fell far from the positivity she promoted. But that was just the start. Many accused her of promoting a mindset that encouraged selfishness and an unrealistic, "I am the center of the universe" attitude.
Eventually, the third thing happens and you receive it. The universe will grant you exactly what you want.
The promise of limitless abundance felt oversimplified, which left countless followers disillusioned when their dreams failed to manifest. After that, she vanished from the spotlight. But she is still connected with her followers. Through her website and YouTube channel, Rhonda offers live Q&A sessions on personal growth challenges. Next is Bob Proctor, who promised that thinking like the rich would make you rich. But if that's true, why were so many of his followers left broke while he lived in luxury? Maria Dobrogost, she said on Trustpilot, "It's a worldwide scam promising people to become rich if they use the law of attraction. They manipulate people and leave them in debt. I paid $32,495 to become a PGI consultant. No coaching, no teaching, no results." But how did he reach that level? Bob Proctor, born in 1934 in Ontario, Canada, in his early 20s, he was broke, lacked direction, and had no big plans for the future. But just like Rhonda, Bob fell on a book too. In his case, it was Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill that led him to start a cleaning business which made over $100,000 in his first year. But he didn't stop there. This success opened doors for him, eventually leading to a career with the Nightingale Conant Organization, a big name in personal development at the time. When The Secret came out in 2006, Proctor's teachings about mindset and the law of attraction were featured everywhere.
You've probably been sitting there wondering, what is the secret? I'll tell you how I have come to understand it.
It made him a global figure in the self-help world.
I want you to stop and think for a moment of how often you're stopped because you don't know how to do something. Now think about this for a moment. Let's go to the 3 subjects that we talked about: money, weight, relationships.
But not everyone agreed with his ideas. One person on Reddit even said, "It feels like the kind of scam that has existed since the 80s. But it's not the end of his dark side. One of Proctor's most criticized beliefs was that global recessions happen because too many people think negatively at the same time. This idea was criticized by many, saying economic problems are far more complex and can't be solved with positive thinking alone.
Understand that you're causing the results. Nothing to do with those other people. Nothing to do with the economy."
Proctor stayed a big name in self-help until his passing in 2022. But it also raises questions about how much of that success was shared with those who believed in his dream. Next up is John Assaraf, who claimed a vision board turned his dream house into reality and millions believed him. But was it luck, strategy, or just a clever story? John was born in Israel in 1961 and moved to Canada as a young boy who struggled with bullying, school troubles, and a lack of direction. That led him to get involved in petty crimes during his teenage years. But just like others, things took a turn for him when a mentor entered his life, teaching him the power of commitment and mindset. This valuable teaching helped John to build multiple multi-million-dollar businesses including Bamboo.com, which reached a market value of $2.5 billion. His appearance in The Secret brought him global fame, especially his story of using a vision board to manifest his dream home.
So many people ask me, is it possible to train your brain to help you make more money? And the answer is yes.
But not everyone believes it's that simple. Critics argue that The Secret made people think they skipped the hard work and just think their way to success. But that's not the end. John runs a company called NeuroGym, which sells online programs that claim to rewire your brain for success. These courses aren't cheap, and some people who joined said they didn't see the promised results. Critics argue that NeuroGym makes big promises, but offers little proof that the brain is rewired in the way John describes. People who purchase courses even said it's a waste of time. Today, John hosts programs like the Brainathon, using neuroscience-based techniques to help others achieve success. While some hail John Assaraf as a visionary, others say it's just clever marketing. His story blurs the line between inspiration and ambition, which leaves us to wonder, was John's true power of vision, or he just knew how to scam people? Next is Lisa Nichols, who went from struggling with just $12 in her bank account to becoming a global inspiration. Her life changed when she discovered the ideas in The Secret, focusing on positive thinking and the power of attraction. These ideas helped her tackle challenges and find success in her personal and professional life.
First of all, I knew, something in me knew as a young child that I wasn't supposed to stay in my environment. So I lived between the Harlem Crip 30s and the Rolling 60s. And I had 3 fights a week to get home from school. And I remember when I was 15, my teacher said, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" And I said, "Alive."
After The Secret, Nichols became a famous motivational speaker and author, inspiring millions around the world. She started Motivating the Masses, Inc., a company offering workshops and programs that have helped thousands of people and businesses.
Look for 2,000 steps. Look for 200 steps. Look for 20 steps. Heck, look for 2 steps.
Her nonprofit, Motivating the Teen Spirit, has supported over 270,000 teens, prevented more than 3,800 teens, and helped 2,500 dropouts return to school. But that was just a start. On December 9th, 2024, Nichols achieved a major milestone with her Broadway debut in a one-woman show, When My Soul Speaks. Performed at the Samuel J. Freeman Theater in New York, the show shared powerful personal stories and showed her incredible storytelling skills. But her success also has a darker side. Lisa's courses and seminars, which promise life-changing results, come with a high price tag. Critics argue that the people who need her help the most often can't afford it. Also, her speaking fees are $75,000 to $100,000. This led to people thinking she is just a motivational cash machine. Joe Vitale preached about abundance and gratitude, but critics say he chased greed more than growth.
This is like having the universe as your catalog, and you flip through it and you go, well, I'd like to have this experience, and I'd like to have that product, and I'd like to have a person like that.
But what's true? Before The Secret, Joe's life was a battle against homelessness and poverty. But after his appearance in The Secret, it brought him worldwide attention. Joe shared the idea that positive thinking can help people attract wealth and success.
You are the masterpiece of your own life. You are the Michelangelo of your own life. The David that you are sculpting is you, and you do it with your thoughts.
Some call him a professional grifter, profiting from pricey programs like Miracles Coaching that left many financially strained. Joe's flashy marketing style also raised questions. For example, he once charged $5,000 for a 3-hour ride in a Rolls Royce to talk about success.
In a Rolls Royce. There's Mr. Rissa. Yay! Look, you fit shoes. Hi, Joe.
Hi, how's it going?
While some admire the ideas, others thought it was more about showing off than offering real advice. His books and seminars have also been called out for repeating old ideas, which makes some doubt its originality. but he doesn't care about what people are saying. Joe is still active in the personal development world. He offers courses, books, and programs through his website. Next is James Arthur Ray, who rose to fame as a motivational guru, but fell from grace in a tragedy that shocked the world. After being featured in The Secret and appearances on shows like Oprah, he became a household name that brought him success with high-paying seminars and retreats.
Many people think that all they need is money, the yacht, the mansions, the first million. But having financial wealth is about the value that you give to the world, not just the value that you receive. And so you must continually invest in yourself. You've got to grow in every single way.
But in 2009, everything changed when his spiritual warrior retreat in Arizona turned tragic, which led to 3 deaths and multiple hospitalizations. Now, over a decade later, he's back, alongside his wife, Bersabe Bear Ray. He appears on various platforms to share their journey of resilience and transformation. Together, they talk about their experiences and insights into human behavior, which aim to bring a fresh perspective to personal development.
When I looked at that and compared it to the person that I met that evening, it didn't match.
He even released a book called The Business of Redemption, but his return wasn't welcomed by everyone. Families of the sweat lodge victims spoke out, calling it disrespectful that he was still promoting himself as a teacher. Maybe he is a changed man after serving in prison, or maybe not. Only time could tell. Coming to Michael Bernard Beckwith, who brought peace to The Secret.
You can begin to generate within yourself a feeling tone of harmony and happiness. The law will begin to respond to that.
Michael Bernard Beckwith's journey began long before his appearance in The Secret. In the 1970s, he was deeply curious about spirituality, searching for meaning beyond traditional religion. This search led him to study meditation and self-awareness, which eventually inspired him to found the Agape International Spiritual Center in 1986 in Los Angeles. Agape quickly became a place of inclusivity, attracting people from all walks of life looking for spiritual growth and connection. When Beckwith appeared in The Secret, his teachings on meditation, visualization, and affirmative prayer reached a global audience.
It is an idea held in the mind of God that continues to unfold, and that idea contains everything it needs for its own unfoldment, and it's been unfolding for 35 years.
His calm presence and focus on inner transformation fitted with millions, setting him apart from the material wealth focus many associated with The Secret.
Pineal gland is under attack right now. It's under attack. In other words, there are forces trying to keep you in fear, doubt, and worry.
Today, Beckwith continues to lead Agape, hosting workshops, seminars, and online events that focus on self-discovery and personal growth. He remains a respected figure in the spiritual world, frequently featured in interviews and publications, sharing messages of love, peace, and unity. These stories reveal 2 contrasting sides of what happened to the teachers of The Secret. For teachers like Lisa Nichols and Michael Bernard Beckwith, even with controversies, it became a platform to inspire personal growth and purpose. But for others, such as James Arthur Ray and Joe Vitale, it exposed a darker pursuit of ambition and greed, hidden behind spiritual promises, while Rhonda Byrne, Bob Proctor, and John Assaraf each found their own ways to commercialize the dream. But not everyone who claims to guide you is following their own advice. The real secret is true change doesn't come from someone else's dream. It starts within you. Which story surprised you the most? And which of these teachers do you think stayed true to their message? And which ones lost their way? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Before you go, don't forget to check out my recent video